So 2 chapters of Fairy Tail to cover. For starters, the first chapter, the main juice of it all was Mira Jane versus those 2 chicks that were rocking with Eileen. And based on the finale, which first of all, Mira yet again a beast, and I love seeing that things from the previous arc really actually helped to enhance her eating the fucking monster thingy that Tartarus was rocking with and shit like that. Insane. And she dusted them so fucking quick after that. Even though it drained most of her magic or whatever, it's good to see that Mira has yet again progressed and even is stronger than ever. I think Eileen might have had a small problem with Mira had Mira been 100% fresh and able to use that magic in a fight against Eileen. But it also makes me wonder, because after Mira defeated those 2 chicks, they turned into swords, and they were basically swords with personalities that Eileen wielded. It makes me wonder, because if indeed the theory regarding Eileen being Erza's mother is 100% true, then it's more than likely that this woman should look a lot older. I mean, Eileen is a fucking babe. How is she looking that young and that pretty when she should be a lot older, especially being, you know, Erza's mother? I mean, it could be that she's just a fucking MILF, then hey, you know, more power to her. But it's a possibility as well that her magic is so strong that she was able to make, you know, the personalities on those swords, that she's also using it to make herself look that way. Maybe she is a lot older, maybe she is a lot raggedy looking, because another thing is, when she gets Mira pinned up and shit like that, she's like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck that beautiful skin up and shit like that. Why would you be that sadistic unless you're bitter because you don't look like that anymore, like you're not that pretty anymore? And maybe all of this is kind of like some illusion, or kind of like Tsunade from Naruto, how she keeps herself looking young, but in actuality she's an old fucking hag. So it could be like that as well. And I mean, that last chapter, it was pretty fucking kick-ass, I'm not gonna lie. It was a good chapter for the most part. I want to say 7.5, maybe around there, for Mira versus Eileen's 2 chicks, and then Eileen showing up at the end. That was some pretty good stuff, no lie. But then the next chapter, we get the reunion of August, Brandish, and Eileen, and it is disappointing whenever we get these false hopes. I'm glad it all happened in one chapter. When August fucking blasted straight through Mira and shit like that, I was like, damn. But I really already knew it's Fairy Tail, and by the end of the chapter, that whole thing was solved already, which it was good for Brandish's character, and kind of giving us more insight into Brandish and how she's feeling right now regarding everything with Brandish, you know, healing Mira or making the hole a little bit smaller and shit like that, the wound. So it was like, oh, so Brandish is still rocking with us. She, I guess, feels that Fairy Tail did make a mistake and she feels bad maybe, or she's kind of like torn as well. Who knows? Maybe she felt as though like, yeah, they fucked up, but they're still really good people. It was just a dickhead move of what that one motherfucker Mess did. By the way, did I mention in this video, fuck Mess? Well, fuck Mess. And it's kind of funny that the Spriggan 12 are all assembling, which I'm assuming with August saying that he doesn't realize that a lot of them have been fucked up. I mean, I think he's under the assumption that they're all ready to go 100%, although one of them, which the end of the latest chapter, which a lot of people are going crazy about, is looking for Demaria and went to go get Demaria. So maybe he's trying to get even the injured and captured ones and get all of them together and line them all the fuck up. So who knows, either August doesn't know about it, or August is like, well, wherever they're at, go get them. We're all going regardless of what, which August has that militant look and that militant type of vibe to him, so he probably doesn't give a fuck if they were defeated. It's like, get your ass over there regardless. And one of the other things that this latest chapter brought forth as well, which it was kind of nice to wrap this up, it was a small subplot, but a subplot nonetheless, regarding Yukino and Serrano, aka Angel, and their reunion. It was kind of nice that it wasn't just a, oh yay, we're together forever, yay, I love you, blah blah blah. It was more so, Angel's like, yo, I've made a lot of fucked up choices in my life. I'm a criminal, and I don't want to stain your name with this shit, so until one day I can cleanse myself of all the fucked up things I've done, you don't have a sister that's a criminal. I'm sorry. I'll come back to you someday. I really liked the way that was done. It wasn't just cheesy like, I love you, I miss you. None of that bullshit. It was actually very nicely done, so kudos to that. But fuck all that shit. You know what we want to talk about right now. That Dragneel motherfucker. The white Dragneel. What is up? Is that Natsu's father? Is that Natsu's brother? Did Zeref make another attempt at trying to bring back his brother, you know, Natsu, when he died? And ultimately he made this motherfucker. Like, who is the white Dragneel? I am so fucking curious. I mean, he's too young to be Zeref and Natsu's brother. It could be maybe another generation of him. Maybe because you gotta remember, between Zeref and now, and Natsu and now, you know, from the past or whatever, there's a lot of motherfucking things that could have, you know, happened and transpired. So maybe it could be something along the lines of that. It could be fucking Zeref's son. There's so many possibilities or whatever, but I ain't gonna lie, that's fucking exciting. The latest chapter, I mean, between all the stuff that happened with Mira, I ain't gonna lie, a little disappointed regarding that, but still, Mira getting fucking shot through the chest, and then the fucking reunion between the sisters, and then the white Dragneel at the end. This was a great chapter. I ain't gonna lie, really great. great, really exciting, really good to fucking build things up, really great setup. I'm saying this was a 9. I'm really excited for the White Dragneel. Biggest question right now, predictions. Who is that motherfucker? What is his relation? He has the same last name as Zerov and Natsu. Is he their father, a relative, a brother, a cousin, sister, nephew? What? Like, who the fuck is the White Dragneel? And your overall thoughts of the past 2 chapters of Fairy Tail? I mean, personally, it's been some pretty good stuff. I really like the fight that Mira had against Eileen's 2 little bitches or whatever. Only complaint that I had was the wound that Mira sustained, and it was quickly healed. It was like, what was the point of it? What was the fucking point if you was just gonna heal it up 10 seconds later, hero? You know, I mean, it was good for Brandish's character, but it was yet again false suspense on, oh my gosh, is a Fairy Tail member gonna die? Like, we know the drill by now, hero. You better stop it. You stop it. And your overall thoughts of all this stuff. Who the fuck is the White Dragneel? Biggest question, most important question. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and stalk my Facebook to get more when the video ends. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.